Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
Is the way he challenges the black elite. He talks about the black elite that's on TV and speaks that honest truth that we've always talked about on this platform, that a lot of times the worst ideas get out to the black community because the Negroes on TV care nothing about actually going in and building for the community. And the reason they don't is because if they do that, they'll be punished. They'll be taken off the platform and replaced by somebody who plays ball. They'll be punished. They'll be taken off the platform and replaced by somebody who plays ball.
6, 7, 8. Baby daddy, are you ready for a court? Cause I need you to pay your child support. Baby daddy, are you ready for a court? Cause I need you to pay your child support. You thought you had it made in the shade, living with your girl. I said, no ma'am, I got his whole world. It is his daughter, and so have you come second place. 6, don't make me take off this lace. All I want you to make me take off this lace. All I want you to do is pay your child support. Never mind, I will see you in court. Hey! I will see you in court. Hey! I will see you in court. Baby daddies, make your payments. Stop making excuses. We're number one. Let's go. I'm 6, 7, 8. Baby daddies, are you ready for court? Cause I need you to pay your child support. Baby daddies, are you ready for court? Cause I need you to pay your child support. You thought you had it made in the shade, living with your girl. I said, no ma'am, I got his whole world. It is his daughter, and so have you come second place. 6, don't make me take off this lace. All I want you to make me take off this lace. All I want you to do is pay your child support. Never mind, I will see you in court. Hey! I will see you in court. Hey!
And his opponent, accompanied by Ross Mann from Harlem, New York, weighing in at 215 pounds, GMG Big Money.
Oh, I can't wait to see this one. These two have been waiting for this one for quite some time, and to be honest, so have I.
Salute, and welcome to class, guys. Welcome to class, man. It's period number 2, and I'm starting to see a little theme with period number 2. Period number 2's theme is, it's just drama, man. It's drama, but we got some fun, and we got some action today. We action-packed with it. Y'all see the title. Modern women are the worst mothers society has ever seen, and I'm going to prove it, guys. You know I talk my shit. I'm going to be nice today. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be so aggressive because the proof is in the pudding, yo. We are the truth with proof. And you know what I mean? Stupidity coming all colors. Y'all know. So let's get on down to it. Y'all already know what time it is. Hit that like button. That's how you pay school tuition. Keep in mind that we don't cater to any groups. We don't cater to any gangs. We don't cater to any communities. We don't cater to any religions. We don't cater to any feelings or emotions, guys. We cater to the truth. We cater to common sense. And we do not complicate it. All right, so today, guys, I'm gonna go right on. I'm gonna go right on ahead, and I'm gonna put my race card up. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put my privileged race card up because there'd be no need for that. You see, it's modern woman, guys. That's all colors. That's all colors, guys. We're not gonna be specific today. You know what I mean?
Okay, this is what we're doing here? You're gonna pull the fucking race card on me. Don't go there. Don't give me the fucking race card right now.
Trust me, I'm not. I'm not. You know what I mean? I just want to remind the folks of some things that they may not have been taught. They may not have even known because we live in a society that overvalues mothers and devalues sons. That don't even make sense, right? Ain't the mothers responsible of raising the sons and the daughters? But I'll digress.
Okay. This might be repetitive, okay? But listen, all your life, you heard dumb shit from your mother, your aunties, your uncles, etc. Close your mouth and open your ears. That's all I ask.
That's a fact. That's all we ever ask over here at the School of Common Sense, the righteous fear, guys. All we ask is that you critically think and you remove the gynocratic brainwash. You've been manipulated, sir. That's why when you hear me talk and you hear me say things about your hell of a mother, you immediately go on attack. All right? Let's get started, though, guys. With that said, let's talk about it. This is one of the most controversial topics ever, and I don't even know why it's not that controversial. The only thing that make it controversial is because you got to mention mother. You got to attack the mother title, and mothers get the halo effect in our gynocratic society. So let's get on into it, yo. I took a little piece, a little clip, fair use, from the Pearly podcast with old lady, with grandma. You know what I mean? Auntie. I like that lady. But let's see what's going on here. Let's see what they talking about. See if we can help them out, guys. See if we can help them out with this.
It's selfish. You broke up your home because you're not happy and because you feel you instead of figuring out how to work it out, you're gonna leave, break the home, put your kid at every statistical put your kid at every statistical disadvantage because you can't figure out how to work it out.
You could also
That's
give the dad
selfish.
custody. You could also give the dad custody
If he's a better parent, if he's better.
Cap, that's cap. No, if he's a better parent, the stats show that he's a better parent. The statistics are showing that us dads are not just second-class citizens. Why we ignore it, why we choose to ignore it is on me. I don't know. But statistics show it. And look, now you got Pearly schooling a sister. You know what I mean? They don't be wanting Pearly to speak on black people foolishness, but the facts is the facts. The truth is the truth.
Sometimes we see that, single dads raise children better than single women. So statistically, he would be the better parent.
If he's equipped to do it, yeah. There are loads of people that don't want to.
He's more likely to be so, and yet straight away we assume women are inherently better.
I agree with you on that. I think, but there are also lots of men that don't want to take on the primary carer responsibility, and I think because it generally falls onto the woman.
That's cap, and that's that feminist talking point. That's that modern woman playbook shit right there. That's cap. If the guy was given his child without any dealings to do with you, you hell of a woman, I guarantee you he'd be great. He wouldn't be no problem. But this is what they tell you because this is their excuse. This is their reasoning behind why the patriarch is the patriarch. Oh yeah, that's true. But these women are not following the patriarch. And underneath the patriarch, it don't have strong and independent women trying to be strong and independent. So they want what the patriarch has to offer, but they trying to make it in a matriarchal, guys. Are you seeing what's happening? God said patriarch, the devil said matriarch. And the bitches, they want what the patriarch have to offer because that's where the real peace, that's where the real fulfillment is at. It's not with this strong and independent shit, as you can see. But of course, our sister, she gonna go reach for that them talking points that been programmed and embedded in your head. And then you tell on yourself. With that same talking point, you let us know that you sleep with retarded niggas. You sleep with niggas that's not capable of taking care of the child if something happened to you. Which that proves our talking point that y'all pick niggas y'all could control. See, that's part of the control. Y'all pick niggas that y'all could then fall back and say, oh, he can't take care of the child by himself. So why you fucking the nigga that can't take care of a child, a human life by themselves? Let's talk about it today, guys. We can get rid of all the gray area today, this afternoon.
To do that, I don't understand why there would be men that would be like, I'm not going to add. I'm not going to add.
The law set up for that. The law set up to give the woman the win when it comes to the child custody.
Facts.
Yeah.
If the father is contesting it. Once it goes to that, yes, that is definitely true.
But even if
there are loads of men that don't even want.
But no. Whether you contest it or not, you have the custody. And that's what makes your argument foolish, man. We're talking about the dads that want to be in the kid's life, but the mother has the custody and plays dabble and dib with it. That's what, and he won't get his custody or his half if he don't work with the mother. That's what we're talking about. That's the problem right there. It don't be that niggas don't want they have. Hell yeah, we want our child. We want our half. Anything that man put work and time and effort in, he want. Same way we invest in y'all little dust bunnies, and then we chase y'all around because we chasing our investment. What do you think a child, a whole human life is that came from our seed to us, sis? See, this is the movie rhetoric. This is why I tell you. Remember this morning we showed the video that had Martin look like a whole asshole. This is how the women have us in their mind. They have us as incapable, incompetent assholes. So, oh no, I gotta have the child. Bitch could be broke, starving, one eye, all that. But no, I gotta have the child because I'm the mother, and the program is say I'm the mother, so I gotta have the child. Fuck out of here.
Want to do joint custody with their partners.
If a man's getting
divorced, happy to do every other weekend.
If a man's getting married, chances are he wants to have children. And so the idea that he wouldn't want to take care of those children, I think, is just false, because a lot of men actually complain that they don't have a proper relationship with their children because they were working.
Yeah, I think
that's a great point. You know?
I think your argument of saying him being the primary carer, then yes, but in terms of co-parenting, I think most men that get married and have kids would like to co-parent 50-50.
Yeah, and the people you're talking about, are they actually married, or are they just people that ended up getting pregnant by some guy that she...
Stop the cap. I don't want to do none of your tasks 50-50. I don't want to do you're going to do this. You're going to parent. You're going to raise these kids. You're not going to try to make me do your job. You're not going to try to make me do your job, because then I'm going to leave. And that's the problem right there. That's how they turn y'all into little girls, because they out here wanting to be strong and independent, and God ain't asked them to do that. God asked them to raise them kids and get their ass in the house. So they try to push y'all niggas in the house, raise the kids while they out here being strong and independent, and they get mad and frustrated with y'all. Guys, wake up. Wake up, guys. Stop the cap. Don't let them fool y'all, bro. No. That's their job. That's their task. So what? Yes, I had sex with you. Yes, I left it in. Yes, we had a baby. Now do your job. I'm going to do my job. The society going to hold me accountable to do my job, which is work. They're going to tax me. They're going to tax the shit out of me on child support. That's how it's set up. It's set up so that they force me to child support so that you are covered, ma'am. Now do your job. Do your half, sis.
You were sleeping with, and now all of a sudden
I didn't add in that.
No, but I'm saying that's important, because what they said is, if a man gets married, most of the time it's because he wants kids. Because if you don't want children as a man, there's no point getting married. Why the hell would you do that?
Having kids is the main point of having.
If I get married, it will solely be for my my children. It won't be for no one else. Because it won't be for the woman. It won't be for me.
But if that
exactly, now you see how when we get married, we're getting married for something totally different for the reason why the female get married. The female getting married for the experience. The characters involved in that experience ain't got shit to do with what she thinking about. You know what I'm saying, guys? You see why we're kind of different. We're on a different level. We're not equal. No matter how they want to force it, we're not equal.
Doesn't work out and you separate from the person, would you not want to be involved and actually financially providing for your child?
Yep, just like my dad did. My dad wasn't paying child support. He bought everything for me. My school uniform, if I needed football boots, he paid for that. If I needed anything, and then he would give me money every weekend to give my mum to buy the food shop. And my dad paid for everything. But like my man didn't have to go through the courts and talk about you have to pay this amount and that amount. If I needed anything, he paid for it. And I'll do the same thing for my child. But I'm not giving you money to go out with your brethren and twerk, bruv. I'm not doing that.
If I'm financially liable for the child, there are certain rights that should be given to me.
Woman, you should be held accountable.
If I'm financially liable for a child, there are certain things that should be given to me by the law. So I should have a certain amount of hours to see that child if I'm paying for him. But that's not happening. Because if a woman has custody, she can say, no, you're not seeing it.
I agree with you.
So my question is, how are men not held accountable in this situation?
Exactly the point that he made out.
We are always held accountable. We're held accountable in every one of those situations. Stop the cap. You know what I mean? Stop the cap. They always hold us accountable. They don't hold women accountable, though. Who's holding the women accountable for this next video? This hot shit, though. You see how they always worried about what the man do. And this says this in our Bible, guys, in our good book. I ain't bring the verses with me on period 2, but it says it, guys. When it says who don't provide for the household is worse than a non-believer, the women got it all fucked up. Because their task is to provide masculinity and correction and discipline by way via a man, of attracting a man and having a man, an honest man in that house. But these bitches did the opposite. And they expect the kids to submit to them. Fools. Fools, I tell you. Fools. But half of them don't care. Half of them getting the kids all sexified like this. That's why I say, guys, these modern women are the worst mothers of all time, yo. Look at this one.
Hey, do you ever do it while your son's awake?
Wait, what?
Do you ever have sex while your son's awake?
Oh. Do I ever have sex with what?
While your son's awake.
Oh, yes. I will hold my son and have sex. Bitch, I will throw it back holding my son. I swear to God.
You dirty bitch!
My dad
Look what you've done to my peonies!
They're marigolds!
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds.
I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one!
Y'all heard that correct. Y'all heard that correct, man. Y'all wasn't bugging. Y'all heard her. She said, hell yeah. She said, hell yeah. She be throwing it back. We gonna play it back. We gonna play it back. You know YouTube and these damn ads, but we gonna definitely play that one back. That was unbelievable. I said, goddamn, I believe her. And you see the color of that skin there. You see the color of that goddamn skin there, guys. Hold on, let's play this one back right here, just in case you missed it. Hoes, yo. And for the life of me, our gynocratic society continues to automatically give them rights and custody, yo. Give them custody. And then they say stupid shit like, well, fight for to get the custody. Yeah, right. Stop the cap so we can continue to feed the machine while getting lawyers and getting all this, spending all this money for them to say no. Denied? Nah. Stop the cap, B.
Hey, do you ever do it while your son's awake?
Wait, what?
Do you ever have sex while your son's awake?
Oh. Do I ever have sex with what?
While your son's awake.
Oh, yes. I will hold my son and have sex. Bitch, I will throw it back holding my son. I swear to God.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Incredible, guys. Incredible. Where's the count? Who's holding her accountable, though? They always look for the accountability in the man, though. You know what I mean? They always look for the accountability in the man. And then that even tells me two things, guys. What do that tell us? That tell us she got a simp-ass baby father who ain't got no goddamn sense, who's sex craved out. He's a beta male. Because I wouldn't do that in front of my child. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to put my child through that trauma. You know what I mean? Or she ain't even with the baby daddy and she fucking the next nigga. She fucking dirty dick Rodney. You see what I mean about these chicks, bro? You guys to protect yourself, guys. But let's get on into the next piece of content. Because this one, I've been was supposed to do this one. And you know I was going to get around to this. You know Mr. Goodbread was going to get around to this. The most hell of a story that I seen this past month that I waited on. But it ties so much into what we're talking about today. You know what I mean? Who taught these little girls how to be stupid, yo?
Them to tell me what their goals were. This one particular young lady said that she wanted to have 2 kids. So I said, so are you going to have a husband? And she said, nope. And I said, please tell me why you would choose in the 8th grade to have a goal of having 2 kids and not be married. She said, because if I'm married to him, I can't collect child support. And then she said, why should I marry a man that I have kids by? He might have issues or something. He might be on drugs. And I said, well, if he's too bad to be your husband, do you really think he's going to make a better father? With 8th grade girls, and I asked them to.
Incredible, yo. You hear that, guys? Did you hear that? You know how many good bread ladies I got in the class with me tonight, yo. Y'all see the shit that your sisters is raising? You see the shit? And how many of y'all saw that very intro, the very intro today with the girl with the child support song, the little dusty, desperate, thirsty chick? You know what I mean? Y'all saw that she raising one of these. She raising one of these little girls. I told y'all, the prostitution is so normalized nowadays, and these bitches is running around here charging y'all for time, spending time with them. They charging y'all because they saw that. They saw that hustle. For the past 20 years, they saw their mother extort their father, bro. Somebody that they have love for, they seen their mother extort them. So they think that's the way of the world. They think the way of the world is to extort people for money. You think they was asleep when they heard the mother trying to manipulate the father to give them money after the father, or they know that the father paid child support, but then you can't see your kid unless you give her extra shit and all this extra shit. Because the child support ain't never enough to a broke bitch. You know, broke bitches, child support, that's their favorite line. A broke bitch favorite line is because that child support ain't enough. Broke chicks, bro. Broke chicks. Let's hear that one more time, man. Get the hell on off of this. But that was incredible. And again, remember the live we did last night? Nobody teach these little girls love. Nobody teach them how to love on you. Nobody teach them how to love theyself. These mothers, these hell of a bitches don't teach these kids nothing.
To tell me what their goals were. This one particular young lady said that she wanted to have 2 kids. So I said, so are you going to have a husband? And she said, nope. And I said, please tell me why you would choose in the 8th grade to have a goal of having 2 kids and not be married. She said, because if I'm married to him, I can't collect child support. And then she said, why should I marry a man that I have kids by? He might have issues or something. He might be on drugs. And I said, well, if he's too bad to be your husband, do you really think he's going to make a better father? With 8th grade girls, and I asked them to tell me what their goals were. This one particular young lady.
That's crazy, guys. And look, you know what makes that so sad? Because here in the Black community, we govern poverty, right? And we don't teach our girls no sense. Now I was watching YouTube. I was catching up on YouTube yesterday, and my guy Killer Quabo, he had a damn good video. And I don't got time to pull his video up because he did a nice little 4-minute piece. But then today at around 2:00, the Bell sent me the little clip that I think that Killer did. And I want to pull that up because I want you to see something, guys, when it comes to this getting married and this education. We talk about this white privilege and we always blame the white man for shit, but they culture a little bit different. They culture a little bit different. It ain't so much different, but it's a little bit different. The mindset a little bit different. This was a white girl challenge right here. This was a white girl challenge. I guess that's what they called it, the white girl challenge right here. I want you guys to notice something, y'all. These are all college grads, and their challenge is show your ring. I guess this is the show your ring challenge. What it say? It say graduating as an educated major. And they all got rings. And they all average looking. You know what I mean? But they all got rings in college. So they all went to college to look and find their husband. They didn't go to college to clip up and call themselves clipping up to go challenge the white man, they white brothers. No. You know what I mean? They all went. And you see, it's just a mindset. It's how we are taught. I find that very suspicious, KDH. I find that very suspicious. Look, the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. You know what I mean? We do challenges When we did the graduation challenge in the black community, all I saw was the degrees. And come to find out, they bought them shits. They bought them shits. They bought them shits. So what? So you gonna have a bunch of black sisters in the background like, so the white girls bought them rings. They bought them rings. Well, they beat you to it, bitch. You should have been quicker and smarter. You should have been stunting with some bought rings instead of some bought diplomas, yo. God damn, yo. I tell you, it's the stupidity that is taught and harbored and governed in the black community, y'all. Let's get to the main event, man. It's about that time for the main event. And I'm glad we got a fucking judge that see through the bullshit, yo. That see through the bullshit. So we got a modern woman that went herself high stepping in court. Salute to my girl over there at the Pink Book channel. I haven't been over there in a minute. You know what I mean? Vibing with her. But we gonna vibe with the Pink Book lessons today, guys. Oh yeah. Salute, and fair use, fair use.
Can I say something, Your Honor?
Sure.
I just don't want you to think like I'm using my daughter. That's not what it is. I was employed. I haven't been employed since last year, and I haven't found a job. I have been looking, and
well, if you have not been employed since last year, what month last year? When's the last time you? February.
Yes, ma'am.
So that means that you were not employed March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. You have not been working for 10 months.
I told you guys, these bitches be looking for the easy way out. They use these kids as means to an end. They don't love these kids. They ain't had these kids anyway. They ain't have these kids to raise no family and go underneath the patriarch. They had these kids to rule the matriarch and have money and have a means to some money. And without having to do the work. Talk hot shit and not have to do the work. Let's get it.
So you've been living off your daughter for 10 months, and I'm not going to continue to allow it. You're getting a job.
Absolutely. Let's go, Judge. Where that little bitch that was in the beginning that was dancing, talking about child support. Child support, you see? Don't let them rope you into it, yo. If you know what I mean? Don't let them rope you into it, guys. Because they're going to crumble. They're going to crumble.
Job.
It never fails. She broke out with this crying, trying to manipulate the judge. And let's just say the judge wasn't having it. Take a second to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Click the notification bell for all updates. Won't waste any time. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
All right. Who's here on Tracy Gomez? All right.
No, she went in there high stepping, thinking she was going to play this victim shit. And she saw she had a woman. Because, you know, women and women, they be sympathetic to each other. But what she fucked up at is she ain't black, yo. She ain't black. Now, maybe if she's a black woman, came in there high-stepping with that swag, it may be a different outcome.
So here's my question. And this was my concern. How are you financially supporting yourself?
I get Social Security for my daughter.
Well, I mean, that's support for her specifically. That's not supposed to be for you using.
It covers.
Gotta again, yo. I like this judge. Why these bitches think they could get off screaming the income that they get for the kid is theirs? Like, that's not yours, man. What did you do? What did you manifest? You know what I mean? Y'all sit around and y'all manifest this shit all day. What did you produce, man? Good one. Let's get her, yo.
Supporting yourself.
I get Social Security for my daughter.
Well, I mean, that's support for her specifically. That's not supposed to be for you using.
It covers, like, because we get Section 8 and we get food stamps, and that's how I've been living from her for the past 8 years. Because she was going to be 9.
Okay, I'm sorry. Could everyone please whisper? And I'm sorry, could you speak up?
And she's going to be 9. So I've been a full-time parent since then. I have little jobs here and there, but it's been difficult. Sometimes I can't hold them. I have too many appointments for her.
What appointments do you have for her?
Well.
What appointments do you have for her?
Yo, guys, I guess full-time parent, that's a new that's a made-up title, like Instagram model. You know what I mean? I think we just making these titles up as we go. What the fuck is a full-time parent? Yo, Pink Book, can you cook her for that one? Cause what the fuck, Pink Book? Do you know what is a full-time parent? What is that?
Her, we're supposed to be back on PT, OT. We have physical therapy. I'm supposed to give her a behavioral. I haven't done it because it's just so much. And then plus, I've been feeling sick myself when we came last time. I had the mask on my neck still, and I'm supposed to see a doctor coming up this February.
And as you can see, she wasted no time pouring out all the excuses. She's sick, her daughter is special needs, her daughter is getting an SSI check. She's not working at all. And you notice she called herself a full-time parent. What's up with these baby mamas trying to be categorized as stay-at-home moms or full-time moms? Ma'am, you're an unemployed baby mama living off the government. That's what you are.
When is she going to school?
Absolutely.
She's a full.
Absolutely, Pink Book. Get her. Get her.
When is she going to school?
She does go to school.
She's a full-time mom, but her daughter goes to school every day.
Got her.
They ask for the truth, but they can't handle it. They want to remain stupid.
The closer you get to the truth, the only pushback you gonna get from those that benefit from the delusion.
Right.
All right. So why don't you have a job while she's at school?
Because if she gets sick, and especially during this COVID time, I lost the job because of that. I had a job last year, and I lost it because we had to stay home for 14 days. She has a low immune system. She's Down syndrome. So
Here's the thing. I understand your issues. I understand the situation. I understand that you want to care for your daughter. But I also understand that your sole source of support financially is not supposed to be your daughter's Social Security.
Got her. And that's what they do, guys. That's the only reason why they have these babies, yo. That's the only reason why they have these babies.
Why you always judging me, Mr. Goodbread? You think you better?
You're going to have to get a job. And if you get a job and you lose a job, then you get the job and you lose the job for your daughter. But you need to.
You know where the father at, Pop Smoke. That was level one. That's level one alienation. Getting rid of the dad is the easiest part to these wicked bitches, bro. Who knows? She probably got the dad on some old, a lot of them will get you on some you touch the baby shit, have all type of false allegations on you. You can't even get custody. You know what I mean? They got full custody so they can get all of the benefits. Because some benefits they can't get if they ain't got full custody. So that joint custody, they don't be trying to hear that joint custody. That shit cat. That shit cat, bro. They be wanting full custody, and they will do anything to get full custody. And they got lawyers on their side that'll put them on. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. So they got some called a silver bullet. I know a couple of boys that got caught with a silver bullet. They'll manipulate the child to say that you touched them just so that you go to court and lose the custody, and they can get the custody and then go get all the benefits and use the child's social like this bitch trying to do right now, guys. Let's talk about it today. We're going to cook them today. We got the truth with proof today.
Supposed to be your daughter's Social Security. You're going to have to get a job. And if you get a job and you lose a job, then you get the job and you lose the job for your daughter. But you need to start working because you're living off of your daughter's income. That's not right.
That's what a lot of them are doing. We've gone over
it's true. It's damn true.
Where the moms, they're using child support, government assistance to raise their kids, but then they try to make it seem like they did it all alone. When really the only reason why you're getting food stamps is because of your kids.
Absolutely cook them. So how you strong and independent? Do you know what independent is, bitch? You codependent like a motherfucker. Being a single mom's is the most assisted job on the planet. So how is it the toughest? And then we sit here and convince niggas. You got simp niggas running around here like, oh, cut the mom some slack. It's a hard job. How? Why? Who? When? And it's their fault that they choose to take this full-time mom job and finish their whole life. They stop living, they stop being the modern woman that they are and use this mother title to destroy their life. Then when they become an empty nester, they look like even more pieces of shit. They hit that wall and then the nest is empty now and they did nothing but fake jacks and use that fucking baby as a way to stay stuck in poverty, stuck and stupid. Meanwhile, you look at that child's father, he done remarried, probably got a damn near $1 million mansion, all this shit. Meanwhile, she 21 years, the mother had custody and the check and ain't got shit to show for it. Let's go. Laugh now, cry later.
Only way you qualify for Section 8, it was because of your kids. For women like this, the only thing they have comes from their kids and not from their own work.
And that's not intentional either, Your Honor.
Well, I mean, you're going to have to correct that. You're going to have to get a job. And honestly, when you go in for a job interview, you need to inform them up front that my daughter's special needs, I may have to leave sometime. And normally employers will allow that. If you provide proof, you just can't say, well, I'm leaving because of this. I mean, there are plenty of times people in this court have emergencies with their children. And honestly, there are times.
Let's keep it a buck. This is why, this is exactly why y'all make 77 cents less than men. Y'all earn 77 cents less than men because y'all always got a reason to leave work. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the pay gap that y'all always like to run to, you little feminist monkeys, you. Let's talk about this pay gap joint. We don't talk about child support on one end of the spectrum because remember, that's one motherfucking tax that they still look at our gross. They don't give a fuck about that deduction. They still look at our gross. If you go get a loan, motherfuckers is looking at how much you gross. They don't give a fuck about how much you take home. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about this wage gap while we here. You know what I mean? This is why y'all make 77 cents less, man. Because y'all always got a reason to get up out of that job. And because y'all really not supposed to be in that job. That job is the extra for y'all. See, but y'all be trying to max out. Y'all be trying to compete with us so heavy, forgetting about your God-given task. Ooh. See, because God ain't say you couldn't get money. He ain't never say you couldn't get your little money. He just said you're supposed to be down here help meeting. And you're supposed to be enduring labor pains because it's something you did, sis. And we ain't do it. Y'all blame man for everything, but we down here struggling because of your ass. Think about it. We is in the Garden of Eden, just shaking trees, chilling, walking around ass naked, peaceful, humping and fucking. You know what I mean? Doing whatever we wanted to do. Until you got curious, bitch. You got curious.
In this court where the staff will tell me, my child has a soccer game. Can I leave early? I'm like, yes, you can. Go cheer on your child at the long soccer game. Because how long do those games last? Because I think with children now, they do something silly where you have like 4 games in one day or something.
Like tournaments.
Yes. So you got to get employment. You can't just be living off your daughter's Social Security.
It's not a plan that I wanted. It's very difficult. Like, I do it by myself. I don't mean to be upset, but I mean, if she gets sick, I'm able to go get her or be there for her.
Here's the thing. If you're at work and your daughter gets sick, you tell your employer, I just got a notice, my daughter's sick, I'm going to have to leave. And when you leave to go get your daughter, if they fire you, then who knows? Maybe you can get a civil attorney, maybe not. Maybe the civil attorney will tell you, yeah, you don't have a case. This is Texas. Or maybe they will tell you you do have a case. But if you lose your job, you lose your job. You can't depend on your child's check that's supposed to be for her specifically to financially support you.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Section 8, which means that the rent or whatever you're paying is much less than other people who are not.
They be wanting benefits on top of benefits. So you people, the judge breaking her down, bro. Judge breaking her down.
With speeds more than 2
Then, so you're using your daughter's income for your housing, you're using her income for food, you're using her income for clothes, you're using her income for gas. If you're putting gas in your vehicle, if you have a vehicle, you're using her income for your car note. If you have a car note, you're using her income.
Damn, sis. Damn, sis, where is your money at, sis? Where is your money, yo? Where is your money, sis? This is what I'll be asking these bitches. Where is your money, yo? And you hear these bitches walking around here talking about, because I made him. I made him. How, miss? Because I supported him. I supported him when he was down. When he was down, I supported him. And then you be looking like, all right, where's the support? And the support is pussy. You be like, so show me the support. And they show you they pussy. Like, bitch, where is the money at? Show me the money. Get the fuck out of here. These chicks is delusional. Get a judge.
For your utilities, she is financially supporting you. And what I can tell you is, there was a time, I think it was, I'm aging myself again, I want to say it's Jerry Coogan, who was a child actor in, I don't know, like the 40s or whatever time he was. And he ended up broke. And you know why he ended up broke? Because his parents were living off him and he was the sole supporter for his family. Your daughter should not be the sole source of financial support for you.
Get a judge, because a lot of them right now got a 17, 18, 19-year-old and they're extorting them. They don't get no more money. You see all them checks she get for the little girl? There's parents that don't get none of them checks, guys. They get no more of them checks. So the kid is older now. So the kid go out because the kid don't want to be like they little loser of a mother. The kid go get a job, or the kid's still in touch with their dad. So the dad, who always been working, put the kid on to a job. Do you know there is some evil, strong, and independent queens that be waiting by that door every Friday that kid come in and get paid, and they start with that kid. They treat that kid exactly how they treated us. The same reason we got the fuck out of there is the same reason them kids want to get the fuck out of there. Because now them kids got to be responsible for the generational curse the mama never figured out and never got them out of. So this is why they blame white supremacy. This is why motherfuckers hate white privilege, because niggas that's black never had a chance. Niggas that's poor never had a chance to begin with. Is it making sense, guys? Are we not connecting the dots? So when I tell you your oppressor will always be your hell of a motherfucking mother, I'm not lying.
So you're gonna have to get a job, and I'm requiring you to get a job. And if you end up getting fired from that job, then you get fired from that job and you're gonna search for another one, because your sole source of income should not be your daughter. You understand? How old is your daughter? She's 8 years old.
Damn, yo, so you've been rocking, and you got about 10 more years to rock out. You got about 10 more years to just walk around this earth and be sorry and add nothing. This is what I tell you. This is why she's suffering, guys. You know why? Because she take more than she add from our environment. And God said, God don't like that. God don't like that. You know what I mean? She take more than she add. Are you getting that? And a lot of these hell of a mothers are selfish and greedy. And that's a sin. And then when you mix in the foolish pride and ego, oh yeah, that's what killed Lucifer. We know what side they on, guys. MGTOW, Roman 12:2. Don't conform with these bitches, bro.
And the fact that you're using her money specifically for you to live off on, guess what? It's like your daughter is going to work to support you.
I'm not like that, Judge Boyd. I had a job before. I lost a job. I tried to get a job again. When you do call centers or try to work from home, I'm trying. I have looked for jobs.
You ain't look hard enough, bitch. Listen, when it come to this hell of a mother shit, can't nobody tell me nothing. I seen it. My mother, let me tell you what my mother did, right? Hello, slick ass. Right? I was working since 16. Since 16, I was working and I was getting W-2 since 16, right? But I didn't know nothing. You know, they don't educate us. They don't financially educate us on shit. You know what I mean? So the whole time I was working, she was claiming me on her budgets and shit. She was claiming me and she was getting money for me. But New York State, you're not supposed to do that. When when a kid make his own taxes and he pay his own taxes, you can't claim him. You can't then get government assistance or get anything for that person. That person is not a kid. He's not a dependent anymore. He's his own. He's his own taxpayer. You know what I mean? So, bro, I went to go claim taxes one year, bro. Long story short, I went to go claim taxes, bro. I went stepping in that office. Mind you, 2 weeks prior to that, she trying to make a deal with me. She like, yeah, I'm gonna give you $200 when my taxes come back. You know what I mean? She ain't telling me that I can't go claim though. She just like, yeah, you know what I mean? She's trying to hint to, yo, you ain't gonna get no money back if you go claim. You ain't gonna get no money back. I'm like, all right. But something told me, just go. Let me see. You know what I mean? You know me being thirsty. I'm trying to be a simp. So I'm trying to get some bread and spin it and like how the betas do anyway. So I go take my ass to the tax place. Y'all, they like, yo, you getting back like 1,500? I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I'm thinking I'm getting back 1,500. 2 weeks later, I got a letter from the IRS talking about I owe them niggas $5,000, bro. $5,000 and they couldn't tell me who claimed my social. But it dawned on me like a couple of years later that it was my mom's and shit, bro. But that's the bind she had me in. So she had me digging out of a $5,000 debt at 17 years old, bro. You know what I mean? So niggas can't tell me, like, so you know me. When it comes to Mr. Goodbread, I ain't digging in no cat litter, bro. I'm calling it like I see it. I'm calling it right down the middle. You can't pay me to dig in no hell of a mother cat box, bro, and cover her shit. It's not going down. Not Mr. Goodbread. You can do it. You know what I mean?
have put Indeed, I put everywhere so I can work from home. What makes you think, and sorry, no disrespect, but what makes you think that I want to live off of $800 and something a month when my car note is covering that and my rent? It is exhausting and trying to be there mentally and physically for my.
How is it exhausting if you don't work? You're not working though, miss. You're not doing a 9 to 5, man. Worrying yourself is exhausting because that's mental anxiety. But that's caused by you. That's caused by you trying to be slick and trying to get out of the work. We were sent down here to work. You were sent down here to attract a worker and help them out, sis. Not alienate them. Not get rid of them so you can get the maximum custody, so you can get the maximum, you know what I mean, benefits. You're supposed to be working with a man. So, sisters, if y'all don't see the recovering theme, it is no peace if you're not working with a man. If you're not working with a man, you ain't gonna be at peace because your job is to work with a man, is to be a help me. Duh, that's why men that's down here not working, we gets nothing. We gets nothing, man. See, it's very fair. Men that don't work, don't eat. You know what I mean? Women that don't help, don't get shit, don't get peace. You want to be independent? You want to be a woman that's independent? Independent mean you're not helping shit. You're dolo solo. Independent mean I'm not a help me. I am independent. I'm on my own. I'm not helping shit. That's not what God asked you to do.
Daughter and all her appointments, I have put that on hold, which I'm not supposed to. But with COVID and everything else, and her low immune system has just been a headache for me. I do this alone. I don't ask anybody for help.
I'm sorry, but the judge is not trying to hear this. This is always their way out. If all else fails, just start crying.
I don't ask for any extra.
Is her father alive?
No, not alive. He's not around. He said he didn't want a retarded daughter.
Well, I'll be damned. Well, I be damn. You see why you can't just go sticking your wee and everything? Because a lot of these bitches got bad DNA, guys. A lot of these lionettes got bad DNA, guys. They got all sorts of shit that run through their genetics. You know what I mean? All sorts of shit.
Car Gurus. Shop, buy, sell online.
And again, ladies, y'all gotta be very alert of who y'all busting it open with, bro.
All right, so here's the thing, and this is what I try to tell everybody. We choose our partners in life. We decide to have children, and we choose the partner that we're going to have a child with, usually, normally. So you chose him.
The judge is telling nothing but the truth. You chose him. And that's one thing that's not said to young women. When you decide to become a baby mama and do it all alone, you don't know what's waiting ahead. You may end up with a child with special needs, which will require more from you.
We decide to have children, and we choose the partner that we're going to have a child with, usually, normally. So you chose him. And guess what? I'm not your civil attorney, but you walk straight over to civil court and you file documents to have him put on child support.
And he has not paid.
Well, then you need to go do an enforcement, and you need to get an attorney to do that. But I want you to hear me clearly. I understand your issues.
She said, and he has not paid. Well, goddamn. So you that's what's gonna help you, right? His check. You're one check away from being great, right? You're one check away from doing your thing, from taking it to the top and being of value, right? Stop the cap. Stop the cap. With her mindset, you can give her 4 more checks and she'll still be in somebody's courtroom pretending with the crocodile tears. It's a mentality, guys. It's a victim mentality.
I do. But it doesn't change the fact that you are living off of your child. You're living off of her income. You need to get a job.
Right. And even if the dad was to give you some child support, it's for the child. It's still not something you gonna have you could take and rack out, miss. It's for that would still be some child income that you're living off of, sis. Get you some money, sis.
That's the way it's you got to get a job. That's the way it has to be, because you can't live off your daughter's income. Your daughter, even though she's getting Social Security, it's as though your daughter is working. You are not working, and you're living off of her. You're living off of her, and honestly, you're living off of taxpayers.
That's a fact. You living off of taxpayers, man. Look at her stupid face. Look at her stupid face. And you not even watching her because she in school. So how you know what I mean? School start, 9 to 5. School is like a equivalent to 8 to 3. So from 8 to 3, you ain't watching her. God forbid if the dad step in the picture and get her from Friday to Sunday night. That's you off the hook. You ain't got no excuse, man.
Because you're in Section 8. How much is your rent?
138. It's going up.
Okay, so it's $138.
Yo,
really?
You see what I mean, guys? You see what I mean, guys? Yo, you see what I mean, guys? And it come in all colors, guys. It come in all colors, yo. And it be a lot of y'all niggas that be getting swindled because the bitch tell y'all they pay $800, $900, and you heard what the judge said her rent be, right? You heard the judge what these bitches rent be, bro. And then they be talking capping and crab legging, yo. They be in here crying and shit. Damn, ho, what you trying to buy? How much money do you need to live then, man? $138 rent. Shit, I wouldn't even go to court for that. I'm struggling in there. Bitch, you better start selling some cheeks now, man. You better sell some cheeks, man. You better start selling some cheeks if it's that bad then, man. Fuck going on here.
Be though. I've had people come before me, their rent is $27 when it really should be $1,500. Everybody else in here, and not everybody because I don't know everybody's situation, but I know everyone who is in the well of the court, they're not paying $138. I would love to pay $138 for our place, I would be living like a queen, traveling every single day because it's only $138. So here's the thing. You have got to get a job. End of story. You can't live off your child. And if there's a call center you can work for, then work for it. If you can work at McDonald's, then work at McDonald's. But I am not going to allow you to live off your daughter. And you're here for a driving while intoxicated case that was reduced to a misdemeanor. So,
whoa, and you's an alcoholic, so you got enough money to hit that bottle. You see what I mean? This is what they spend the child support on, guys. Remember we did the child support being carded video. I'll make sure I post that in the end of this video at the cards, in one of the cards in the end of this video. But y'all remember we did that? The first thing they said, but if you want a day off as a parent, you should be able to get you a drink. And winos, winos.
The fact that you had alcohol, guess what? Your daughter paid for you to have alcohol. And I know your daughter's not drinking. So you took part of her Social Security money to pay for alcohol.
I didn't pay to use alcohol.
Did somebody buy you that drink?
Yes, ma'am. It was my birthday time.
She lying. She's lying. She tried to recant. Yo.
Will you please stop balling up and folding up and so we can't even figure out what it is? It's going to be $1 just laid out in there. It's all right. It won't hurt our family. We had to go to Family Dollar and buy iron. To iron out all the dollars because we can't even tell what they are. I work in the trustee ministry and we're trying to go to Golden Corral too. By the time we iron out all the dollars, everything is closed. And we don't even cook on Sunday no more. So just lay it in the plate. It's still going to be $1. Amen. Come on, y'all. Let's just get along. Come on. Help us out. Because we ushers. Amen. We're here to serve you. And
traveling every single day because it's only $138. So here's the thing. You have got to get a job. End of story. You can't live off your child. And if there's a call center you can work for, then work for it. If you can work at McDonald's, then work at McDonald's. But I am not going to allow you to live off your daughter. And you're here for a driving while intoxicated case that was reduced to a misdemeanor. So the fact that you had alcohol, guess what? Your daughter paid for you to have alcohol. And I know your daughter's not drinking. So you took part of her Social Security money to pay for alcohol.
I didn't pay to use alcohol.
Did somebody buy you that drink?
Yes, ma'am. It was my birthday time.
Who bought you the drink?
My friend bought.
One, I don't believe her, but even if she's telling the truth, this is not her first time getting in trouble. She was caught driving under the influence before, and even in this case, she's just getting probation because they dropped it down to a lesser charge. This should have been her second DUI.
All right, so.
But this is why they run around here and act stupid, Pink Book, because society don't hold them as accountable as they hold us as men. Society always find a reason to slap a bitch on their wrist. They slap us all on our neck, though, but there's in our wrist, but they'll slap a bitch on their wrist. Not with handcuffs, not the same way they slap us. Just slap, just a little tap.
You're out drinking, enjoying your life. And was your daughter with you when you were drinking?
Yes, ma'am. This is dinner.
So there we are. But you're going to get a job. Everybody in here is required to have employment. You cannot continue to live off your daughter. And you need to stay in touch with probation because I'm not even asking you to pay your fees. And it shows here that you have a net income of $540. That means that something needs to be cut out. I don't know if it's the cable TV. I don't know if you have cable, but you need to get a job. End of story.
It's my car.
All right, you need to get a job. All right. So she's going to be required to get employment.
And when is my probation end?
You're going to get employment. And here's the thing. If your probation needs to be extended, it will be, but you're getting employment before you leave this court. Part of completing probation successfully is having employment. Now, if you don't want to be on probation, if you want to, You can find someone who you trust to take care of your daughter, and we can send you to the Bexar County Jail, and you can do your time at the jail. But you will have employment in this court. Otherwise, a motion to revoke is going to be filed, and you could potentially be at the Bexar County Jail for 180 days. It's completely up to you. But I require everyone to have employment.
You're going to jail.
You're going to jail. And again, she's not to have.
You going to jail them days, sis. Yo, how I feel to be a man. Y'all want equality, right? Sis. Y'all want equality, right? This is equality, yo. Right, Posh Queen. Sister Queen, you see this bullshit? You see this bullshit? Look, and we be talking about Karen. We be putting Karen, we be praising Karen and shit. You know what I mean? So many of us, we look up to them like, you know what I mean? What the fuck? They go through the same shit we go through. They slick. They trying to be slick just like how we trying to be slick. Where the white privilege at? Where the white privilege at? We got a black judge setting the record straight on a white woman. What happened? Or Spanish or whatever. She ain't black. What happened? Like, this is why I tell y'all, you don't get distracted by this white card and this red card and this black card shit. Fuck all that shit, guys. Right is right. Righteous is righteous. Good is good, and evil is evil, and it will always be evil, and it will always be in all colors, guys.
Of employment as a home health care provider or with minors.
The estimated hold time is now less than 96.
And I'm going to want an update on her employment. By February the 1st. Let me see.
May I say something, Your Honor?
Sure.
I just don't want you to think like I'm using my daughter.
You are, miss. It's called custodial racketeering. Bitch. It's called custodial racketeering. Grand theft larceny. You done stole at least about $100,000 from your daughter, yo.
That's not what it is. I was employed. I haven't been employed since last year, and I haven't found a job. I have been looking, and
well, if you have not been employed since last year, what month last year? When's the last time you? February.
Yes, ma'am.
So that means that you were not employed March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. You have not been working for 10 months. So you.
How's that Chris Tucker thing? Damn! Damn! But she been drinking, though. She been drinking. I guarantee you she been drinking.
Been living off your daughter for 10 months, and I'm not going to continue to allow it. You're getting a job.
And with all respect, yes, ma'am, I understand that. But I don't feel like, hey, I'm using my daughter. Or
I don't feel, there go that word, the modern woman's favorite word, I don't feel.
You are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You're living off of your daughter. I don't know what you don't understand about that. Your rent, your daughter is paying your rent. You're not. Your utilities, your daughter is paying your utilities. The gas, you're not providing for her. The government is providing for her through her SSI.
I am her.
Gotta. And this is the shit they sit there and try to tell you, dad, fathers, after they take your money and leave you with the negative and try to say, oh, you still a deadbeat, when they ain't never really provided nothing for the child ever in their life. They never provided nothing. They didn't provide nothing. The minute y'all split up, she lose the chance to say she providing anything because she did not maintain a relationship to where her kid can have discipline, masculinity, structure, guidance from a man. So once she removed that and don't get into another relationship with a masculine man with some sense, she's roaming around. So she is not providing for that child. Yeah. So she is worse than a non-believer, like God said in our good book. Because see, they'll go to that scripture and try to villainize the man. But the man provided. Once that child support check is cut, the man had provided, sis. What did you provide? Because it ain't money. What God expects you to provide ain't got shit to do with money, Jordans, fancy clothes, a roof over their head. It ain't got shit to do with that, sis. Because when you said my body, my choice, you decided that that's what you was going to do. So you don't get rewarded. You don't get double rewarded for some shit you decided to do.
I take care of her.
You're not doing a good job because you are living off of her.
How am I not doing a good job?
You're living off your daughter financially. Here's the thing. If SSI were not to give your daughter any money, if you didn't have your daughter, you would not be getting Section 8 housing. You would not be living.
All right, put it like this. Put it like this, sis. Since she want to play dumb. All right, she want to play dumb. I figured it out, guys. This is how it works, right? Sis, would you let me come, slap it up, flip it, rub it down, and use your money to do that? Can I go take you on a date with your money? You know what I'm saying? This is what these bitches is doing with these kids, yo. Can we take y'all on a date and use your own money, sis, and still get the benefits that come with taking you ladies on a beautiful wine and dine date? Can I take you on a date using your money and expect to get the draws? So stop doing that to your kid, bro. Stop doing that to your kid.
Living at the place you're living for $138. And it's probably, how many bedrooms is it?
It's 2.
It's 2 bedrooms. How many bathrooms is it?
2.
All right, it's 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom. I can tell you right now, I know without even looking at your place, that place is more than $138. And the reason why.
And that's a fact, guys. And for my guys, this is why we ain't got shit. We ain't got no market. We out of the market. All of the bitches get the cribs. All of them bitches get the shelters. They get everything, and they can't even afford it. They get it, the nice shit, and it's thrown at them for dirt cheap. We all we got on the market is room. We got four corner rooms for market value though. We gotta pay $1,000 for some old bullshit for a kitchenette damn near. While these bitches sitting pretty, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and $138 a rent. Do you see? Do you see why you are the prize, bro? Do you see why you are the prize, my guy? Don't let these bitches fool you, man.
You're getting it for $138 is because of your daughter. So the taxpayers are picking up the tab on what you really should be paying for that. So you can thank your daughter for that. The utilities, if you have to pay utilities, your daughter is paying that, not you. The gas you put in your car, your daughter is paying that, not you. The groceries on your table, you say you get food stamps, the taxpayers are paying that. And anything extra that's not covered for food stamps, your daughter is paying that. So yes, you are living off of your daughter. You're not bringing anything financially to the table. And I'm going to say it for the last time. You are getting employment. You will have employment by February 2nd. If you do not, a motion to revoke will be filed, and you could be looking at 180 days in the Bexar County Jail. Thank you.
Oh my God, Government Zaddy came and put the hammer down. See how Government Zaddy, hey, you be like, I got these watches. He run past y'all dumb bitches like, I got these watches. And y'all quick to, oh, let me take 2. And then this. And then when Government Zaddy come back around, like, yo, you remember you took those 2 watches? You get this. You get this, ladies. You get this. And you don't go blaming the white man. Don't go blaming white supremacy. You get this. You get this. When you make the deal with the devil, do know he coming back to spin the block. It's just not a one-shot deal when you make the deal with the devil. You know what I mean? God is good.
Thank you.
And that's that. The judge said, get a job or you're going to jail. I don't understand why she stood there trying to push back and be right about the using her daughter argument. She was saying the daughter's father is nowhere around. According to her, he didn't want the child. And then she's also not providing for her daughter. Neither parent is paying for the child. It's the government that's providing for her daughter. Also, she should have had 2 DUIs in both cases. I do not feel sorry for someone who could have seriously injured somebody or taken a life, not to mention her daughter was in the car with her. This was her probation hearing. All she's got to—
Whoa, wow. See what I mean? And look, she get custody. I tell you, these bitches could be broke down crackheads. And the government and Government Zaddy will still award them the custody, bro. We'll still, and you remember one of the first videos that we reacted tonight where Pearlie was in it and the lady, she went running to the, what if the dad's not capable? It looked like a whole lot more mothers is not capable, bro. These mothers is not capable, bro. They not built for being a mother. These modern women are the worst mothers society has ever seen. And it's getting worse. It's getting worse.
To do is get a job, and they really need her to get a job so she can go ahead and pay the fine and court costs. The fine was supposed to be about $1,000, court costs over $400, but they haven't even really discussed fees because they need her to get a job to pay for them. All I can say, Ms. Gomez, welcome to equality and the business of criminal justice. And I'm happy to see the judge did not fall for those tears. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. Shout out to our sister Clarissa. I appreciate you, Clarissa, for watching the channel and sitting this story in. Don't forget that you can support this channel as well. Links to Cash App and PayPal are below. Ladies, fellas,
if the shoe fits, let them wear it.
Facts, guys, yo. It's been a good one, guys, and that concludes our show for today, guys. I'll see you guys a little bit later for our final period later tonight. You know what I mean? I don't know the exact time yet, but it'll be somewhere later tonight on the New School State of the Art channel. That's the Brutally Honest Goodbread show, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed the entertainment. I hope y'all learned a little something, you know what I mean, from the entertainment. And as always, guys, I love y'all. Y'all already know, man. Wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly. Do not play with your life, guys. For those of you that's watching on the playback, 2 videos is going to pop up. Like I said, I'm going to throw that video in there about the child support so y'all can click into that and watch and catch up. You know what I mean? Subscribe if you're new over here and hit your bell so that you're not late to class, guys. I'll check y'all.
Okay. So you guys following Mr. Goodbread, you got problems with women? Like and subscribe. Trouble with self-improvement? Like and subscribe. Beef with other channels, content creators? Call Mr. Goodbread. Like and subscribe. But here's the catch. You ain't getting no views? Fuck you. Pay me. Oh, you want in on his videos? Fuck you. Pay me. No one's watching your videos? Fuck you. Pay me. So what do? When you can't upload any more content, you strike a match and you blow up the bitch.
6, 7, 8. Baby daddies, are you ready for court? Cause I need you to pay your child support. Baby daddies, are you ready for court? Cause I need you to pay your child support. You thought you had it made in the shade, living with your girl. I said, whole world. It is his daughter. It's a half. You gonna take his place. Don't make me take